Okay. All right, everybody. How's it going? It's Julie Kalunji here in UK. Welcome to today's event. It's really cool to be joining you today. First, I hope you can all hear me. And please note your questions down and ask them at the end. And then so that we can have a smooth event and enjoy ourselves and we can hear each other better. If you cannot hear me, if I'm too fast, feel free to just say slow down because we all have different bandwidths with our internet. So I am just going to talk about how and the what. Everybody here today is either part of a business or wants to take the business to the next level. But obviously there must be a problem. Okay. The problem is usually traffic. Do you have enough traffic? Do you have enough leads? Do you have enough people? Do you have enough customers? That is the problem. And I am here today to say that shouldn't be the problem. We all have different ways that we can work because you have not met the shifts. There are several things you need to do to move to the next level, to move your business to the next level, whether it is the business that we all know that we're working on now or any business in your life. It is time to take it to the next level. Right. Lawrence, you need to turn your phone on. You need to put in, you need an audio pin. Whatever you use as an audio pin on your phone, whether, your earphones, you need to put them on. So if you have earphones, Lawrence, you need to put them on. Okay? Okay. All right. So, hi, Brother Tom. Welcome, Brother Tom. God bless you too. Right. We were saying you haven't met the shifts yet. If you have, your income's not consistent, you are not meeting the targets that you made at the beginning of the year or when you started your business, you are not moving forward. Your business is not moving forward. Then you have not met the shifts. Why am I saying that? Right. Because this should probably be sounding like you. Are you working way too hard for not enough money? I have been there, I can tell you that. Are you stuck at a certain income level and you can't seem to move forward? For instance, you may be earning, say, $5,000 a month and you want to go up to 10,000. You may be earning 10,000 and you want to go up to 20. You may be earning 500 and you want to go up to 5,000. You may not be making any money. There are actually a lot of people out there that have not made a dime in their online or internet business or their offline business, and we want to help you. You're stuck selling at a low ticket price. I can tell you that when you sell something at a low ticket price, you're going to have to shift a whole lot of that stuff to make the income you want to have. Do you have problems making paid advertising profitable? I can tell you now there are people who spend thousands. They spend thousands on paid advertising and don't make a dime back. And they're not even making money in their business. And they do not shift. They do not stop and assess and say, what do I need to do to go forward? Are you spending too much time creating content? I can tell you now, I used to spend hours creating content, creating adverts, putting together something to put on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, to send onto my safe list, so marketer safe list, wherever I'm marketing my business and my program. I was spending times creating the best content ever. But where was it going? Nowhere. If you're not doing the right things, you can create the best. You can create the best content. It's like selling meat to a vegan. Okay? Is your cash flow inconsistent? Today you're earning, next month you earn very little, the month after that you earn a great deal, the month after that you don't earn anything. Inconsistency. Now, we're not here to have inconsistent incomes. We're here to create an income that's supposed to change our lives and give us the freedom to do the things we love to do, to spend time with our families, to do what we want to do and change our lives and change other people's lives. So, what was my business like? My business was like a pogo stick, you know, one time up, one time down, hit and miss, hit and miss. And a lot of people are like that. But I have made the shift. I can tell you now, people, I have made the shift. And I know you too can. Okay? Why did it suck? Because I had to endlessly launch. I had to have endless launches every day. I was advising people to do launches, to do parties, home parties, to invite people to their homes and do barbecues and do stuff so they can tell them their business. At some point, I was selling low ticket products. Like I said, you have to shift a whole lot of products to make a whole lot of money. You need too much support when you're doing all that kind of thing. And I could not profit with paid traffic. I just couldn't. I didn't even know how to work the paid traffic to get to work for me. I can tell you now, there are a lot of people paying for leads and they don't know what to do with the leads they receive. It is pathetic. Phone sales, no thanks. I do not want to make another cold call ever in my life, because you call somebody, you tell them your name, you tell them what you wanna tell them, and they hang up on you, or they tell you they're not interested, or they tell you they don't understand. This has got to stop. It's got to stop. Because there is one thing you need to know. There are 5 simple shifts you need to make to hit 6-figure incomes, 5-figure incomes. Raise your income up a level or 2 while working less and getting better results for your clients. It is an amazing shift. There are only 5 shifts. And I tell you now, when you get those in your mind, you will be very ready. You will be very ready to increase your income. It will be automatic. It will be on autopilot. I can guarantee you that. You will realize that the invisible ceiling on your income was never even there to begin with. And you push through to 5 and 6 figures. I can tell you now, it's working for a whole lot of people. It can work for you. And you'll do all this while tapping back into the joy you first had when you started your business, when you started your program, when you started selling your product, when you started the service. You will have that joy back again, because you will see your things moving. You will see your business moving. You will see your customers happy, and you will be happy. So you'll have complete control over who you work with, how you serve them, and the prices you command. You can generate clients on demand by using marketing that establishes you as the authority in your market. You need to establish yourself as the authority in your market and add massive value to your audience. Because if you do not add value to your customers, to your partners, they will not stay with you. They will jump onto the next shiny object. They will disengage, or they will not buy from you next time you want them to buy from you. Because we're dealing with not only online but offline business. This is to help you to take your business, whatever it is, to the next level. So if you do not establish authority in your market and add value to your customers or to your audience, it is going to be very hard for you to move to the next level of income brackets. Okay, so what are the 5 shifts that you must make to improve your income, maximize your earnings, and enjoy your freedom, enjoy your business, enjoy your life? What are these 5 shifts? I'm gonna go through them one by one. Operating with total integrity is the first shift. People, if you do not treat people with respect, if you're not transparent, if you're not honest in your business transactions and you're dealing with people in your business, in your day-to-day life, you're not going to go far. The strategy of preeminence is at the heart of everything we do, because people buy into us. People buy into us. They do not buy the products we sell. No, they buy into us. And by the way, you could sell the most crappy product. As long as you have the 5 shifts, your products will shift. I see people selling products that don't even do what they say on the package. But I tell you what, they're raking it in because they have a strategy and they're working with preeminence. Be the best in your area of mastery and have everything in your business to reflect that. You have to be the authority, and never let your audience, your client, your customers do anything that isn't in their best interest, because you want to do things in the best interest of the people you serve. You have to take personal responsibility for what you do, and for the service you offer, for the product you offer, for the program you're promoting. You have to take personal responsibility. It does not matter that you're not the owner of the program, as long as you're an affiliate, a member, an investor. You have taken responsibility, and you have to take personal responsibility for your audience, your customer, your downline. You have to lead, people. You have to lead. So you have to be the mirror. You have to reflect what you want to see. You have to reflect what you want to see from others. You have to reflect what you want others to do. It doesn't matter how good your marketing is. There is no escaping cause and effect. If you want to attract decisive clients, you need to be decisive. If you want to attract clients who are willing to pay a premium price to grow their business and to be healthier and to get results, you have to do exactly the same. You have to be what you want your clients and your audience to be. It has to be reflected in you. If it's not reflecting in you, sooner or later, you will lose your audience. You will lose your clientele. You will lose your customers. And we want to increase our customer base. We want to increase our audience. So we want to do the right thing. And when we do the right thing, with time, it shines through. Word of mouth, I can tell you now, word of mouth works. It works, because people will go and they will talk about you, and they will say it's working. That Julie, she's doing great. I want to be with her. I want to work with her. I want to do what she does. Okay? So what do you have to do on a daily basis? You have to act like $1 million earning leader. And I'm not saying fake it. No, I do not believe in the fake it till you make it. I mean your posture, your actions. Do not do unethical things. Your moral aptitude will shine through. So your posture should be like $1 million thing. What you believe in your mind, you've got to reflect it. If in your mind you believe that you're going to be a $1 million earner, start to act, start to believe, start to posture yourself like one. Carry yourself like $1 million leader would do. Again, your code of conduct, your conduct, honesty, your focus, your kindness of heart will shine through, and the word will go. It will go far. Share over the top value training, tips, hangouts, mentoring. It can be on social media, on Twitter. So you have to share the proof. You have to give testimony. Even the small successes, not of just you, but your team members, your audience, you've got to tell them. You've got to share them. You've got to upload them. You've got to motivate people to excellence, to success. You've got to share the successes that the people have. People have leaderboards, and they celebrate success. They celebrate hard work. They celebrate smart work. You've got to share. You've got to share it. Build your audience so more people can see you doing steps A, B, C above. Whether it's on paid marketing or free marketing, any of them works. And as your business grows, you will see the value of paid marketing, because that's why you watch infomercials on telly. That's why you watch adverts on telly, listen to them on the radio, because people are advertising what they are producing, what they are marketing, what they are selling. And when you advertise, you're building your audience. Sooner or later, someone will see value in what you're selling, in what you're promoting, and they will come and join you. And when you do the above things, you will magnetically attract people to you. And these people may be open to working with you. Half the time, if you attract the right people, they will be open to working with you. Okay? So, what is the next shift? Remember we said the 5 shifts? This is the next shift. Command premium pricing. People, there's nothing worse than underpricing, underselling yourself, underselling your product, underselling your time. You are not selling your time, by the way. You're not selling your knowledge. You're selling the value of the results you deliver. People want results. People want buy into results. People want to see results. That's what your client, like your audience, your customers want. So if there are no results in your business, in what you're selling, they will find you out. They will find out that you're actually selling air. That's what we call selling air. And you know what? High prices actually reassure your clientele that you're the best, that you are the authority, that you're preeminent. People want to buy from the best. People want to buy the best. People want to associate with the best. So if you're the best, you're not going to say that I'm the best doctor in this town of Liverpool and I charge £10 per hour. People won't come to you because they'll think, why are you underselling your services if you're that good? So high ticket price is the key. Okay, command premium pricing. Believe it or not, people want to buy the best. And when you buy the best, you feel good. You feel good. Imagine the feeling you have when you walk into the shop and there's this something you wanted to buy. You wanted to buy the shoe, that Prada shoe, and you have got the money to buy it. You're going to buy that Prada shoe. You're not going to go to the sales shelf and buy that $10 shoe. You're going to buy that Prada shoe because that's what you wanted. And in your mind, it is the best shoe that you have always wanted to buy, and you're going to buy it. And when you pay more, you actually get better results than people who don't. And of course, it's much easier to hit your income goals in higher chunks than in lower chunks. If you're charging $2,000 chunks, then you're going to sell less for more money. If you're going to sell your product at $20, you're going to have to shift a whole lot more to hit £20,000 income or dollars income. Okay, so the higher the pricing, the more you're going to get quicker, because you don't need to sell as much. You don't need to sell as much to hit your income target, to hit your income goals. So command premium pricing, people, and you will hit your income goals higher. All right. And then we come to the third shift. You have to have a secret weapon. You have to have a secret weapon, people. And the secret weapon in online and offline business is creating a webinar on autopilot. Now, today we are live, but soon you will have these webinars on autopilot. They will be recorded and you can just run them. Your webinars will be run, they will be recorded, and you can just press a button and your customers, your audience, the people you're targeting are listening to you. And all you have to do at the end of it is add a Q&A session and have a live session with them. Webinar marketing is the most powerful way to connect with your audience, establish your authority and preeminence, and give them massive value. If you cannot run a webinar yourself and you're not confident, partner up with other experts, other team members, other business partners to create and deliver that power webinar. Pulling your strengths and expertise will be of great advantage to you as you deliver that power webinar. Webinar after webinar, reeling in those customers and partners, getting those sales in, raising your income to 5, 6, and 7 figures per month. It is doable, people, and we can all do it. We partner up, we work together. We are all able to do it. So if you cannot do it by yourself, you can partner up with others, and we can work together, and we can get your income higher and higher, day by day, month by month. Okay, and it can be done this year. Now you have to create clients on demand, and that's what the webinar is doing for you. Creating clients on demand will be what the webinar does. How does it do it? I will tell you the old way. The old way, we are told that we need to call people and tell them what we do, and call people and try and interest them in what we do. Or go to Facebook and spend hours on Facebook communicating with people, interacting with people, posting status updates, Twitter feeds, Instagram, YouTube, you name it. This is what we're told to do now. Write a bestseller. Word of mouth. This is cross your fingers marketing. You're crossing your fingers because you put out that Facebook ad or that status update, and you wait and you check and see how many people have clicked on your status, how many people have clicked on your ad, have they even registered, are they interacting, are they communicating with you? Many a time people don't even bother anymore because they are promoting their own product. It is now a dog eat dog world on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, you name it, everywhere. Imagine how long it's gonna take you to get that website up and running and running at the top on the first page of Google. It's going to take you a lot of money. It's going to take you a lot of hard work and a lot of clicks to do that. But imagine you're promoting a webinar and you are making sure that your webinar is advertised in the right places. You're getting people registering for your webinar. You're getting people actually by themselves of their own accord coming to you because they want to know what you're saying. They want to know what you're selling. They want to learn from you. They want to be part of you, because if you're branding yourself right, people, then they will actually want to be with you. They want to be like you. So looking at the above old way of doing things, it's going to take you a whole lot of time, a whole lot of posts on Twitter, Facebook, you name it, to get people interested in what you're selling. We have a new way of doing things, people. We have a new way of doing things. Look at the old way. Your daily actions. Twitter, LinkedIn, Amazon, YouTube, Facebook, you name it. You're targeting everybody. You don't know who you're targeting. Whoever, anybody, whoever they are. A friend, a known friend, someone you've befriended that you don't even know. Hoping that they'll come to you and you'll sell to them. The results are always uncertain. The results are always uncertain. But our way is different. The new way, you don't even need a blog. You don't need to create a blog. You don't need to post 20 ads a day on Facebook. All you need to do is get a great webinar together. Work with other people. It can replace all them things. A simple process like this. Okay? You put your Facebook ad out, or you put it on paid advertising, on your Twitter page, on your safe list, and you put a link for people to register for your webinar, because you've got to have the tools for people to register for your webinar. Once you are ready to deliver that webinar at the time and date you have said, you have to deliver. You have to deliver as promised, because if you don't deliver, people will not come to your webinar. The word will spread, or he or she promises so much and doesn't deliver. And by the law of numbers, once you have delivered your webinar to the right people who have clicked on your link and they've come to you of their own accord, you will have new clients. New clients will come to you, because that is how it happens. The law of numbers. If you have 600 people click on your webinar link and come and attend your webinar, you will have, at least by law of numbers, 10% of that is 60 new clients. And you're selling them a high ticket. Remember, commanding premium price. You're selling a high ticket product. You will have 60 people buying into your high ticket product. How about that, people? That is the way to do business. That is the way to get your sales up, people. And this is our process. We have a Facebook ad. We have a registration page. We have an auto webinar. It's not going to be live, people. It's going to be automated. It's going to be recorded. You put out your high ticket offer. It is simple. It is elegant. And you should use it. It is direct. It is efficient. And you're going after the right people. The people you want, and the people who want to do what you're asking them to do. The people who are buying into what you're selling because they've come to you of their own accord. Okay, so that is the process that I am telling you today, that I am trying to get to you, people, and that we should partner up. If you do not have the process in place, we have the process in place, and we can work with you, and we can train you to do exactly what we're doing today, and you will take your business up and up. You will not struggle. Within 6 to 8 weeks, you will see a marked change in your business. You will see a marked change in your earnings. You will see a marked change in your life. It is brilliant, because a brilliant webinar establishes preeminence. It delivers value. It builds a connection with the people. And while you're building that connection, you're also picking up new clients. With a webinar, you have 10 to 15 minutes of intro, building a connection, enthusiasm. You're talking to people, getting to know them. You have 30 minutes of delivering the core value, the core content, and make sure that you're actually delivering value. And finally, 10 minutes to make your direct offer. Offer what you're offering. Don't present a webinar and walk away without telling people what it is you're actually offering them. Tell them, because then you know whether they want to buy from you or not. That's the actual test of the webinar. Okay, a quick recap. At this point, we know that we're operating from total integrity. We're charging the right price, using our secret weapon, the webinar, to command that price point and to raise our incomes higher. Now, let's look at how to leverage our time, because you don't want to spend 10 hours a day delivering webinars. Your voice will be hoarse, you will be tired, you will not have time for your family, you will be doing things the old way. Remember, I said you've got to have this on autopilot. You have to have it recorded. Your webinar should be recorded so you can deliver it to your audience without having to sit down and do it personally yourself, because you're scaling, you're leveraging your time and scaling your business without losing your mind, without losing the time that you're trying to claw back. We're clawing back our time. We're getting our life back, people. So we have to leverage our time. That is the fourth shift. That is the fourth shift in your mindset and in your business. Leverage your time. Disconnect your time from your income, because when you connect your time to your income, it limits, it puts a ceiling on your income. It means that what you can deliver in the time you deliver is what you can earn. You have knowledge to share with the world. Why share it one person at a time? You can share it with 20, 30, 40 people, 100, 1,000 people at one go without having to move from the comfort of your house. Most seven-figure earners have found ways to scale their time while getting great results. So can you. So can you. If you find a way to leverage your time, you should get onto that bandwagon and get on quick. And I have told you the secret way to leverage your time. Get your webinars up and running. Record the webinars. Now you're on autopilot. All you need is 10 to 15 minutes Q&A at the end of your webinar. And that's it. That's it. You are talking to your people. You have recorded it. And the people are listening to you because it's your recording. Okay, so this is an example. Before, this lady was doing one-on-one. She was visiting people in their homes. She was holding house parties. She was a coach who saw clients one-on-one at $125 per session. That defined the limits of her income, because she could only hold so many sessions one-on-one as a person. There are only 24 hours in a day, people. And we've got to look after ourselves. We've got to look after our families. We've got so many other things to do in those 24 hours. We can't afford to spend all those hours doing one-on-one sessions. Because you see, her workload was 40 hours a week, and that defined how much she could earn per week and per month. Now, when she takes on the new group coaching, the new system, she realized that while each client is unique, she was covering the same fundamentals over and over with every client. She created an 8-week online workshop teaching the fundamentals by video. She added an email support and a group question and answer session, a call every week to tweak the program for each member. Because that is the personal touch you're giving to your members, to your audience, to your clients. That personal final bit for every client, because every client is unique. See, guess what? What happened to this lady? She increased her income. She priced her course up to $2,000. The basic training is a video. It's all done ahead. Her total time commitment is only 20 minutes a day of email support, Q&A session. Total workload, 12 hours per month. Her workload dropped from 120 hours to 12 hours per month. That is what we're all looking for. That is the lifestyle we dreamt of when we started our businesses. That you will work less hours and spend that time with your family doing the things you want to do while not earning a penny less than what you are worth. What your expertise, what your product is worth, what your selling is worth. Okay? So leverage your time. You don't have to do a group program. But it is the fastest way to leverage yourself, because then you have spread yourself out, but you're working together. This lady has her life again and is making more money. She went from working 40 hours per week to just 12 hours per month. That's leverage. That's leverage. And that's what I'm doing right now, people. I work less hours and yet I'm earning more. Not only on my online business, but in my offline business. I am telling you, this works for online and offline business. Okay? Unless you are, even when you're a professional doctor, you can actually create a quick video to show people what you are, and people will come to you. They will come to you. Okay? So your expertise is essential. Now, what is the final shift? The final shift, people, that we can't all get away from is investing in a mentor. We know, and you know, that if you do not have somebody showing you the ropes, you could be the most educated person. If you don't have somebody showing you the ropes as you step into your profession, you are going to have a long walk to become that mentor yourself. So investing in a mentor is the next shift. Okay? A good mentor will give you great ideas and make sure you act on them. A good mentor will edify you. A good mentor will share their skills. They will put together a powerful group of people all working towards the same goals. This multiplies everyone's effectiveness and efficiency exponentially. A good mentor will take you higher. A good mentor will push you. A good mentor will not let your weaknesses affect your success. Okay? And hanging out with the right people, this is where it should lead you. More beer, people. A lot of people love beer. I love beer. It leads to branding. You're branded. A good mentor should help you brand yourself. They will give you exposure because they are exposing you to their people, the people that they work with. So you're being exposed to people of preeminence. With that kind of exposure, it rubs off on you. A good mentor will edify you, and you will edify them. Recognition, because we want to be recognized as experts, as the right people that people should buy from, as the right person to come to for the service you're offering. So when you are recognized, you're hanging out with the right people, you have a mentor showing you the right ropes, you're going forward. You have the right audience, you're interacting with the right people, you're building relationships, and your income comes from customers. What are customers? The people you have built a relationship with. You walk into Walmart. Walmart has created a relationship with you. At some point, you walked into Walmart for the first time. You saw what they offered. You bought what you wanted. You were given the best customer service that you could have, and you decided Walmart was the supermarket of your choice. So they've built a relationship with you. You tell your neighbor, I go to Walmart. That's where I find the best beef. It doesn't matter that there is a supermarket round the corner. You will drive miles to go to your Walmart because that's where you have built a relationship. Now, Walmart has a relationship with you. So, branding, exposure, edification, recognition, it is important in our business online. It is important in offline business. If you're not branded, then nobody's buying. What are you selling? Because you have to have brand you. Whatever you're selling, you brand yourself and it comes under you as your brand. Okay? Now, what do you need to win? We said in the beginning, 5 shifts. The 5 shifts are having total integrity, commanding premium prices, using the secret weapon, webinars, auto webinars, leverage your time, invest in mentoring. These shifts alone are enough to propel you to 6 figures per month, people. They will propel you, they'll propel your income, your life will be changed. So, you have a choice today. Today, this Saturday afternoon, you have a choice, people. And how can I help you? We are here to help. We have time set aside in the next week to speak to you personally about how you can apply these ideas to your business starting today. The cost is free. The cost is free. I'll say that again. Why is it free? Because we like to see people succeed. We like to see people going forward. We like to see people hitting their income goals. But we want to work with people that have total integrity, that have true concern for their clients' well-being, and that have true concern for their customers. And they want to see people succeed too. So anyone committed to taking their business to the next level, to make their money work for them and change their lives, you are free to join us. You are free to come in and work with us. Anyone who's already a member of RCC will receive this training for free if they contact our group and our team, and we will show them how it's done. So please use that link I will type it in the chat box. Use that link and let us know that you desire a change or you want to join our team. Okay? And without further ado, I would like to present to you a program, a service, a product that we are promoting. It is a premium product. It is a wonderful program. It is going to change your life if you decide to work with us today. If you're already a member, I'm sure you can tell us today what a wonderful program RCC is. ACE Group is part of the family of RCC, and we work towards preeminence, towards being the authority in this industry, and towards being the people that you can join, that we can work with. Thank you, everybody. I'll hand over the mantle to Martin. Martin, can you hear me? If you have, thank you. If you have any questions, people, write them down, and we can do that. We can do that for you, okay? Write them down, and you can share those questions with us at the end of this program. Martin is gonna say something. I will let Brother Tom and Lopaka to say something after Martin has said something. So Martin, make it quick, because I'm sure everybody wants to watch that football today. Martin, over to you. Thank you, everybody. It's been Julie Sylvia Kalunji from the UK, and over to Martin. Thank you. Martin, you've got the wheel.
Okay.
Take over.
Thank you. I'm trying to upload the presentation. Meanwhile, I'm sure we have a lot to learn from Lady Toya and the secret weapon, which happens to be the webinar. I'm sure this is a real secret that every person should put into use. It's a free service at times, and indeed it can do much for your business. So for those who are already with us in RCC, I'm trying to do wonders for our members. I don't know whether you can see my slides now.
Yep.
Can you see my slides?
Not yet. Not yet. Share your slide. We are ready to hear from you, Martin. Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
I can upload and you present, because it's already uploaded. Yeah, I can just upload it. Okay, there we go. There we go, Martin. Just tell me to move on to the next slide when you're ready.
Okay, I can see it is loading now.
Yeah.
So we'll have it soon. Julie, why do you like beer?
I like beer.
Branding, exposure.
Yeah, I like beer. I like beer. Branding, exposure, edification, recognition. I love beer. Because you know what? That takes me higher. It means I can buy more beer. You see?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have the slides now. The business we are talking about tonight is RCCv2. RCCv2 goes for Rocket Cash Cycler version 2. We do have version 1 that has been running for over 1 year and I think close to 5 months now. And the company has already paid out over $6.4 million to people who are promoting V1. However, we have lots of bonuses with version 2, and that is why tonight we shall be talking about V2. V2 is such an interesting program that kicked off in the last 15 or 16 weeks, and we are really enjoying it, and we want you to be part of it as well. It's a business for the experts of the internet, as well as those who would like to benefit from the experts without making big mistakes, and many people are doing with different programs. So welcome. We are happy to be with you. We are filled with smiles, and you'll be smiling as well. Remember, happiness depends on two things. That is good health and building perfect relationships. Yeah? And you realize that most of the financial problems that we do face are caused by stress, which definitely affects health and the relationships that we try to build. And I guess that is very important when it comes to our experiences. Now, RCCv2 can help us resolve some of these problems. We have already agreed that financial problems increase stress, which affects our physical health and the financial health bit of it. So, if you have multiple streams of income flowing into your life, you find yourself earning money from one stream, then that is a very big problem. You own or control what streams of income that you are actually enjoying. So you need to have full control. If not full control, have at least more than 50% control over the streams of income that you have. And you get paid multiple times every hour or every day. Or is it limited? Your hourly earnings limited by somebody. Yeah? So you need to have your earnings unlimited so that you can enjoy your life and enjoy your incomes. Your income streams from 24 hours a day, with or without you. Yeah? If you're not at work, somebody doing it for you. That is where Julie talked about leverage. Leverage is quite a powerful thing in that with leverage, you spread your work to so many other people out there. That's where we go back to Lady Victoria. That lady used to do all the work herself, earning $135 per visit. But because she got into the system of using webinars, now she's making a lot more money with less work because of leverage. Having very many people bringing you some good money. That is leverage. So RCC comes to us from a company called RCC Worldwide Incorporated. RCC Worldwide Incorporated is based in the Philippines. Our CEO is Todd Ash, the gentleman you see over there. Quite a very unique gentleman. He was actually voted the best CEO in 2014. And that's the wife Candy. They've just been with a lovely daughter. And RCC Worldwide Incorporated presents the RCCv1 and RCCv2 programs. And I'll be talking about a lot of it as we go. These slides are available and you can always read through all this. Now, we help people to help people. That is what we are here for. Yeah, we are looking at helping people get to help others, and that is through leverage and the power of networking and building confidence in people and the relationships that I talked about. So let's get started on the good news today. RCCv2 presents to you two product purchase options. We have a digital product that every member purchases as they get into RCC, and we have different classes. We've got a silver class and we have got the gold class. The gold class requires you to purchase the product package for a one-time fee of $499, whereas the silver class will require you to purchase a one-time product product for $325. So the only difference between the gold class and the silver class is that you will miss out on a bonus of $600 on the top of the 2x3 board, which I'll be talking about as we go along, and really the rest remains as it is. So the product range has what we call the FB Ninja. This is all digital. We have the FB Ninja, which is a marketing tool for Facebook. You can use it to generate contacts from Facebook groups, timelines, and be able to market whatever other business you are actually involved with or any other product. You can use the Sky Ninja. This needs to be corrected a little. A Skyscraper is one of the brands that we have in the Skype Ninja. The Skype Ninja is a combination of two. We have the Skyscraper, the X-Skype Blaster. which will help you generate contacts from Skype, and then also use them to get so many people out there on Skype, and in other words, contact list building. So you can use the Skype Ninja in building leads from Skype. We also have customized lead capture page systems. These are provided to RCC by a company called RCCv2, lead capture page post system. And these are mainly used by those who are so much into online marketing. And they really do wonders when it comes to taking RCCv2 or any other business to a higher level. Next, the transformation station. This transformation station is what 90% of us are very much interested in. The transformation station has over 500 leading books from leading authors, actually. We have books like The Secret in e-format. We have books in audio format. We have books in the video format as well. So for those who might not enjoy reading books, then you can go for the audio versions, have them downloaded to your flash drive or to your computer tablet, and you can listen. These are the videos that I'm looking at the moment. We have books from Jim Rohn, we've got books from Robert Kiyosaki. These are video documentaries. So if you opt to watch it online, there you go. If you opt to save it to your flash drive and watch it offline, then that's good with you. We have books from Robert Kiyosaki and many others, Dr. Wayne. These books are in motivational line, they are in spiritual line, we've got books in health line, we've got books in different categories. Yeah, so this package to you, this package that comes to you actually gives you a ticket into the business part of it. For you to get involved with RCCv2, especially for the business, you can purchase this particular package. And depending on the package that you choose, you're going to benefit accordingly. So I'll concentrate on the gold package tonight, and you can make a lot of money with it. This is I'm going to show you what I made in the very first 5 days. We have many people who have made a lot of money in RCC, including some of those who are with us on the webinar tonight. Brother Tom and the like, I'm sure they've enjoyed much, much more. So with RCC, you are not limited at all. The incomes are there for you. You just have to decide and take action, and you sign your own paycheck. Whether you want to make $1,000 in an hour, or whether you're interested in $5,000 in an hour, it's all up to you. All it takes is to purchase a one-time product, and that is for either silver and the gold package. That's $499 for the gold package, and then $325 for the silver package. And your basic requirement is to refer 2 people. So referring 2 people means you need to do sales. So if you bring in 2 people who also purchase the same product, then you are set to be rewarded, and the reward is the business that we are going to talk about. You get instant referral commissions. You get to earn a lot of incomes to infinity. Why? You can bring in as many people as you want, and nobody is going to limit you on how much you're going to be making, for as long as they are duplicating. Now, so the business option is brief, and I'll be telling you how it works. But in summary, we have what we call the bot system, and we also have the rescue system. In the bot system, you get to earn a lot of money, especially in the 2x2 offer, where you keep cycling for $7,000. Every cycle you can get $7,000. But I would prefer going through them as we move to the next slide. So I'm going to start with the 2x3 appetite squad under the bot system. That's the very first income stream with RCCv2. Everybody starts at what you call the 8th line. Yeah. The 8th line is the entry point for all the new members. When you make your product purchase, whether the gold package or the silver package, you're entered into this 2x3 board. We call it the 2x3 board because it has 3 levels, the 2 line, the 4 line, and the 8 line. And you always find the top 7 positions already occupied. Yeah? So the 2 line and the 4 line are always occupied and by default. That is one thing that makes RCC quite unique, because you must benefit from the efforts of strangers or others that you find already involved with the business. Yeah. So when you enter register, make a product purchase, you get a green color. That green briefcase represents somebody who has just enrolled or purchased their package but not referred anyone yet. The blue briefcase represents somebody who has referred one person and made a purchase. The red represents someone who has referred two people into the business. If you refer the third, the fourth, well, you're maximizing and you make much more money, but you still maintain the red color. So this board fills from the left towards the right. Yeah? I missed the arrow here, but the left is where we have the first $50, and the right is where we have the last $100 there. So when Make Money One, if I can go to the previous one, if Make Money One, who is on the full line, refers somebody, that person will learn to occupy that first slot where we have the first $50 there. Yeah? So that person will appear there. And the next one that is referred appears as blessed. The next one appears as number 10 until the board fills. So the black ones we have there are the empty slots. Yeah? So any of those briefcases or members that has enrolled, if any of them refers the next person or their next person, that person will come to occupy position number 13, the next will occupy position number 14 until the board fills. Now, in this business, you get to enjoy what we call referral commissions, which will translate into monthly residual incomes. The very first person you refer in the business will pay $50, yeah, as referral commission, and that's that comes as your bonus the next or the successive months. The next person you enroll, the second person you'll get $25. The third person, if you decide to enroll, you get $50. The fourth will get $25. So it goes alternating. For all your placed members, that's the first, the third, the fifth, the seventh will be getting $50 from each of them. And for all your even first members or registered members, the second, the fourth, the sixth will be getting $25 from each of them. Now, we have got something called the Rocket Booster. It's indeed a very powerful feature with RCC. It enables you skip to the top. Yeah. So, as you can see here, everyone is aiming at the pay line. Now, if you come in at the bottom and you happen to go red, like that blue that is at the start of this 8th line, if he refers the next person, he's going to go red. And when he goes red, he skips all the greens and the blues that appear on the column. And when that happens, that person will be headed to the top. As you can see there, there I'm using an example of somebody on the two lines. So the reds are considered first to the pay line, compared to the blues and the green. Yeah, it follows that order. So the reds will go first, the blues will go next, and then the green. So the green can only get to the pay line if there is no blue or red to skip it below in the 8th line or the 4th line. So for instance, you can see that green that has a button called new pay line. It's going to be skipped by that particular red. It cannot be moved to the pay line. And the movements occur when the board has filled. So the board has got to fill for those movements to occur. So the very first person you refer, you get $50. The second you get $25, and that it goes on that way. But while at the pay center or the pay line that is indicated there, because you are red, any person that drops to occupy a position at the bottom will be earning some good bonus. And that will be $50 from each of the first 4 people that occupy a position. And from the next one, you're going to be paid $100. Yeah, I have an interruption. Okay, so you're going to get $50 from each of the first 4 people that land on your board, regardless of who is referring them, whether you are referring them or they are being referred by other people that you found on the board or other people that you entered into the scheme. And from the next 4 people, that gives you a total of $600. So while at the pay center, you receive of the 2x3 appetite board, you receive $600, and you don't have to wait for the board to fill to get it, but you get this money in the fractions that are indicated there as it comes in. Now, from the 2x3 board, you're entered or upgraded to 2x2 CEO board. The 2x2 CEO board is going to drive in 7,000 in different formats, yeah? And that is over and over again. You're going to keep making cycles of 7,000 over and over again. So when you land in the 2x2 CEO board, you are entered right at the bottom, because you're never the first in the 2x2 CEO board. There are other people that go to the 2x2 CEO board way before you, who came from the 2x3, whether you know them or not, whether strange to you or not. So the first three, as you can see, number 1, number 2, and number 3 are always there. And the vacant positions will only appear in the lower line or the full line. That's number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. As you can see on this particular slide, number 4 is already taken up. Somebody came in and, from the 2x3 pay center and landed in the 2x2 and took up that. That's Florida, isn't it? And then the number 5 is taken up by Princess. Now, every time somebody lands on your 2x2 board and you're at the top of the pay line, like Picket Joe's wealth that we have here, the person at the pay line receives $1,000 from the first 2 people, from each of the first 2 people that landed by a position on the 2x2. So the minute or the second Florida landed on this particular 2x2 CEO board, Picket Joe's wealth received $1,000. And when Princess P landed on this particular board from the 2x3, Picket Joe's received another $1,000. So far, the person at the top has received $2,000. And this board has got to fill from the left towards the right, just like the 2x3 board. However, while in the 2x2 board, you don't refer any new person to land on this particular board. If you refer a new person, that person will land in your family in the 2x3 board. But the computer definitely knows that this person has been referred by yourself, and you receive the commission and all that comes with it. So the next person to land on this 2x2 board is going to take up the 6th position. As you can see there, it is filling up. Though I didn't maintain the names, I used the other structures, not for the names. But the 6th person will occupy that, and that will yield $2,000 to the person at the pay line. And the very last person, or the 4th person to land in this 2x2 board, as it fills, will give the person at the pay line $3,000. So while at the pay line, as the board fills, you're going to receive $1,000 from the first person that lands on that board, $1,000 from the second person that lands on that board, $2,000 this time around from the third person that lands on that board, and $3,000 from the last person that lands on that board. So from the 4, you have received a total of $7,000 US, and that is what we call a 2x2 cycle. We mentioned that you have cycled out, and when you cycle out, now you leave the pay line and you enter into a different or another 2x2 CEO board. So the retire successful will land into a different board. So on this particular slide, I'm trying to show you how the divisions are done, because the person at the top has received the 7,000 and is leaving, the board will be split into 2. Yeah? So we'll have 2 new pay lines appearing once the first person leaves or is moved into another 2x2 for another cycle of $7,000. So this time around, we are going to have Pearl of Africa at the top, and we also have Florida at the top of the different 2x2 CEO board. So every time one person goes off the pay line, 2 people must appear at the pay at independent but different pay lines. Yeah. So and that will leave it with as a 2x1 board, and that means that we are going to get 2 new positions appearing under both places, 2 positions under favored mom, 2 positions under Picket Joe's work, and that is how the board will be left as a 2x2. So this time it will be turn for Pearl of Africa and a turn for Florida. Anybody that lands at their board, they will be connected. Now, we also have a rocket booster feature. Now, this rocket booster feature in the 2x2 board also helps you to skip the ones who are still green. In the 2x2 board, because we only have the greens and the reds, but the reds are moved first to the base center, and then the greens will come next. So if you happen to turn red on your 2x2 board, and if you are at the bottom, you're going to skip the greens who are on the 2 line and you'll be at the top to make your $7,000. So in other words, you make the $1,000 much faster. Now, to turn red on the 2x2 board, you need somebody that is sponsored into this business to land on your 2x2 CEO board. Yeah. So if you joined RCC and referred your 2 people, and any of those 2 happens to also get to the 2x2 board that you are on, then you turn red and you skip those who are green. So you get to earn much faster. That's why I advise people to enroll not only 2 but continue. You can enroll up to infinity. But if you have 5-10 people directly sponsored, it means it increases your chance of earning much faster, because any of them that drops into the 2x2 board turns you red. So, in brief, that's what I can tell you about the bot system and how you earning the money. You don't simply get only $7,000, but you get it over and over and over again. For as long as you finish your first cycle, you enter automatically into the next one, into the next one, until you make lots of money and you're really good to go with it, but it continues anyway. So how do you get your money as you make it through RCC? RCC will give you your money through Western Union and MoneyGram. Those are options available, but only after you've submitted a support ticket. If you want it done directly to you. However, we do advise people to use Pay2. Pay2 is an online payment processor, just like SolveUsPay. You can create an account with them and withdraw your money to Pay2 or SolveUsPay. And you can as well do Western Union and MoneyGram from Pay2 or SolveUsPay, including BankWire. In some, the company has actually been doing BankWire directly to us, but they are tending to use Pay2 and SolveUsPay nowadays, so as to minimize traffic and all that. Now, in your back office, for those who are already members, under the profile page, you'll find a slot where you can, a form where you can get your bank details, bank shift code, bank IBN number, routing number, your account number, and your money will be wired to that. We advise people to go with BankWire because the charges are quite less. If you're withdrawing, let's say, up to $5,000 from RCC through BankWire, you might end up being charged only $5 to $10 US dollars. Whereas if you opt for Western Union or MoneyGram, you might end up being charged quite a lot of money depending on the range. So we advise people to use BankWire and other methods. Pay2 SolveUsPay are instant, and the BankWires are done relatively twice a week with the RCC, and the rest is handled by Pay2 SolveUsPay. How do you pay to RCC? You want to enroll right away after this webinar, you can just utilize your Visa card or your MasterCard. If you have an American card, American Express card or Discover card, you can as well utilize that, and you're good to go. Now, you'll find that under the Join Me button after clicking your referrals website or referral link. So you've got to get your upline or your sponsor, the person who invited you to this webinar, and they'll provide you with that particular website. So in RCC, you make money now, you get it now. You're not going to be told to wait for end of week or end of month. The money automatically is credited to your dashboard, and it's your choice. You tell them whichever method you want to use to withdraw, and you have the money. So no waiting for tomorrow, end of week, and end of month to get your pay, not at all. We also have e-vouchers, which we usually call e-money. If you have earned money, you can get e-vouchers out of it, which is worth $499 or $325 for a silver package, and you can receive the cash equivalent from somebody who wants to enroll or purchase. Now, I'm going to start on the secure system. Like I told you, we do have 2 earning avenues, the bot system and the rescue system. Now, the rescue system brings you money every 30 days. If you're a team builder and you have referred 2 people and they're also doing the same, they're duplicating or more, you are definitely going to make a lot of money under the rescue. This money comes to you every 30 days. So this is your sponsor. If somebody referred you into the business, you take up that position that is marked as you. Now, if you refer your first person called Mary, you're going to receive $50, like we said, instant for referring that person. Yeah. Now, when you refer Bob, you get another $25. That's your second person. If you decide to go to the third person, John, you're going to receive another $50. And if you refer Sue, who happens to your fourth, you're going to get $25 instantly as you refer these people. So that's why I said from your odd blessed people, the first, the third, the fifth, you'll be getting $50 and onwards. Whereas from the events, you'll be getting $25 from each of them. Now, you get $25 from the even blessed people. That's Bob and Sue, because another $25 goes to your sponsor. So the person who invited you or who told you about RCC is going to be getting that 25 as you refer your even members. Yeah. So you get to earn 100% instant commission from your odd best members, whereas you receive 50% from the even best members, because another 50% from them goes to your sponsors. So that means that from your odd members or your odd children, you're also going to earn from their even blessed children. So when Mary refers her children or her members, you're going to be earning $25 from each of her even blessed members, as she takes the entire 50 from her odd blessed members. Now, the same will apply to John and his children. So in RCC, you get to earn from your children and your grandchildren. So if you have referred a total of, let's say, 10 people in your first 1 month or your first month or your first 2 months, then you're going to be making a lot of money from your children as well as your grandchildren. But to get that money, which we categorize under the rescue bonus, you've got to pay in $70 every 30 days. Yeah. So that $70 comes in as a monthly subscription. But it's from that 70, the company is going to be able to pay your sponsor $50 again. Yeah. So if you don't pay that 70, it means your sponsor is not going to be paid. And that's where the catch is, because if you have earned, or if you're entitled to, let's say, $5,000 from the rescue, you are not going to get it not until you have paid that 70. So when you pay that 70, 50 goes to your upline or your sponsor, and $20 goes to the RCCv2 company, the one that provides the capture pages. So this is a very powerful income avenue for those who are into team building. So those of us who are going for it, and I believe everyone is definitely going for RCCv2 right away. You've got it all on your side. So you've bought the products and you're enjoying them. Remember, you're purchasing the product. The money you pay is not for the business. The business comes as a reward. Yeah. So as you enjoy your product, you can also promote the company and you're going to make a lot of money. You need to direct people primarily, and you need to make sure you told them to duplicate. And you want to take it further, not only 2. So why don't you go from 4, 10, 20 and more? Why? The more people you refer into RCC, the higher the chances of giving a lot of money and maximizing. So nothing to lose except for those who have a lot of fear. We have a lot of fear because many people have lost a lot of money online in scams and hypes, and that's why we bring you to the experts like Julia herself. She told you, and she's been in some of those businesses and she's learned her lessons. Martin has been into some of those, learned his lessons, and today we don't want you to make the same mistake. So that's why we are promoting a genuine long-term business that you can really enjoy without fear or failure, except if you want failure. And I don't think anybody would really want that, except if you want to go selfish. And you can't be selfish with this. So no need to personally collect money or deliver products. You're not going to get any physical products that you're going to promote. No annual fees that are required. No boss telling you how you're going to spend your time. No waiting to be paid. No earning money unless we have earning money. Yeah. So it's not where you're going to bring your money and fail to perform and you expect to make money. But for as long as you have your first person, your second person referred, you're going to make money. And there is no limit whatsoever. Yeah? And there are so many people that will be able to help you, especially with the RCCs team. Our S group is more than ready to help you with such webinars, running the webinars and speaking to your people. You just have to take a decision. We've got also very powerful promotions that are running. This promotion has been running since the 1st of May. You refer your very first 5 people in a month, or even they don't have to be the first 5, but for as long as you refer 5 people in a particular month, you get a reward of $100, and you also entered into a draw to win an iPad. That draw is done monthly. So every month we've got an iPad that is being given out to whoever is qualifying for this. And really 5 people is something quite cheap to many, especially those who are leaders in their respective countries. The second prize is a computer awarded to you. This is a very powerful desktop machine. It has an inbuilt CPU. Once you refer 10 people in a month, you're going to be entered into a draw where you can get this computer that is done monthly in addition to 500 cash hours given to you. And we have a very exciting one aimed at getting everybody to Hawaii. We have a very powerful event coming up in August that will run from 14th of August to the 17th of August down in Hawaii. So if you refer 20 people between A and then you're going to qualify for a full sponsorship to that event. Not only that event, but we also have another event in Las Vegas at the end of the year. So you qualify for the same event. Yeah? So you get to qualify for 2 different events by referring these 20 people. Yeah? All is catered for, all sponsorship, ticket, accommodation, all covered. Yeah? And at that particular event in Las Vegas, the CEO is going to hand over the keys to this car to a lucky winner. Yeah? It's a 2014 Chevy Camaro, brand new, worth $20,000. And if you don't want to take the car, you go with the $20,000 cash. Yeah. So this is a very powerful promotion that is running currently. No. So what does your 325 or the 499 purchase bring to you? You're going to enjoy a whole e-library or transformation station of so many books, over 500 books. You're going to enjoy the Skype Ninja, the Facebook Ninja. Those are very powerful apps or software packages. And you're going to add a lot of money on the 2x3 together with the 2x2. That's in the board system, where you're going to be cycling for $7,000 over and over and over again. I don't want to talk about the 2x1 doubler. It's just recycles your money, doubling your money, but we'll cover that in the next meeting. You're also going to earn a lot of your incomes. All you need is to make sure that you have referred 2 people to qualify for the rescue income monthly, and urge them to duplicate. We have so many new books added into the transformation station. We are going to have a Twitter app added soon. Lots are being added as we build for better. We have several payment processors integrated in the back office, and here is quite a nice statement that will track how your money is moving in, moving out. So as you earn your money, you have a record under the board income. You can see how the 50s were coming in at the top of the 2x3 board. When you're on top of the 2x3, you get the 50s, then $100 coming in, $1,000 like that. Yeah? You can realize $5,000 here was made in a space of hours. So you can even make your 10,000 in a day. So it depends on how fast you are moving. Now, here is a very powerful certificate awarded to one of our members. Not only one, but actually many of us. I just picked out one and displayed it here. So as you make your cycles of 7,000, you are also recognized. So why not? Go for it, and indeed you make your $7,000 over and over and over again. You just have to take action. Now, I'm going to invite questions, but as you type your questions in that chat room, I'll try to address many of them, because from those who are experienced, I'm sure you want to ask me questions that will actually tell you or indicate to you that RCCv2 is not hype or scam or another Ponzi kind of thing after what has been happening in the recent past. So lack of money, hinders a lot of progress, and that is not only in families, but it's also in churches, schools. You cannot have a church running if there is no money there. Even the pastors will need some good tithe coming in, otherwise the church will not have the numbers. Yeah, or you not have the pastors there to serve you as they would. So the schools will need money to progress, politicians need money, industry need money, these small businesses also need money to run, and many more. So you making $7,000, even if it took you 2 weeks, it took you a month to make the $7,000 side income, or in addition to the other streams of money, I trust can really effect some positive changes or bring in some positive impact to your business and your family. So, what if you could make another $7,000 every 30 days through RCCv2? Even if it took 60 days, how about if it takes 10 days? How about 5 days? I did it in 5 days, so I don't know. You can make it in much lesser period. So you're going to definitely enjoy it. You want to see your family happy. You want to see your wife happy. You want to see your sister happy, your brother happy, your husband happy. So not be like it is in this particular lecture. And for those who have lots of questions referring to online businesses, we are answering those questions tonight. We have experts. We've got Tom online who's attending the webinar. We've got Lopaka from Hawaii. We've got Julie herself from Liverpool in the UK. They will answer those questions as we go on here. Yeah, so this is one of those slides that has seen many people lose money online. You get trapped into certain businesses. You need not to get trapped into losing your money, because you've got to perform to get paid. If you don't perform, you're not going to get paid. So it's not a business where you just bring money and then relax and you expect money to come in. So those are victims to scams, short-lived hypes. If you're looking for the right proven long-term business, then we've got you covered, and then you've got to perform as well. So RCC has it for you, no free money. You've got to perform and you make a lot of money for the long term. So RCCv2 has the answers, and his team brings it to you all, and is very ready to work with you and to work with your team and help you get to the next levels. So I don't know if you have some questions coming up here. How does the company make the money to pay us the 7,000 as we cycle over and over again? I have a detailed presentation which has all that information. I just opted to pick up a few. But you realize, if I can go back to the 2x3 board, you pay in a lot of money. Every person pays in $499 for the gold package, and then the 325 US dollars. And you realize in the 2x3 board, we get 8 people coming in to fill the board. 8 people coming in to fill the board. So one person, that's the second person, the third person, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, and the eighth. So by the time the 8th line fills, the company has generated some good money, but they are only paying you $600. Yeah. So if you are looking at 499 times 8 people, that should give you a total of about $3,432. Yes. So if you get the $3,432, that is supposed to be going to the person at the top as a bonus, but they are only giving you 600. So the balance or the difference between that bonus you're supposed to receive and the 600 cash that you have received is what the company uses to enter into the 2x2 CEO board. Yeah. So to get into the 2x2 TO board here, like this 4 liter that landed on this particular position, let me confirm. This 4 liter that landed on this particular 2x2 board left the 2x3 with over 2,000 US dollars because of the 3,432 for generated on the board, 2x3 board. Frida was paid only 600, so the balance is used to upgrade her into the 2x2 CO board. And when she lands here with that money, PK Jules, who is at the top, receives $1,000 of that. Yeah. So I guess you can see how the company gets the money, and by the time this is completed, in other words, by the time somebody earns $7,000, the company has also made some good money. And in that presentation, it indicates about $1,500. So every time somebody makes $7,000, the company takes in about $1,500. But remember, there are so many people cycling world over, so they simply multiply by the number of cycles. I can't go into the details of how the company really makes money. Their money that is best known to the CEO, but I will try to give you the basics maybe next time on the slides that we'll come up with. Okay, I hope that is answered.
Thank you, Martin. We would really love to hear from Lopaka Brown from Hawaii, but she really needs to leave. So if we could hear from you, Lopaka, before you leave, we would be very, very, very happy. You have the mic. Even if you give us 2 minutes of your time, we will be happy to hear from you. Otherwise, any more questions? If you just wait for Brown to speak, and then we'll answer more questions for you. The mic is yours, Brown. Please do speak to us. Thank you. Hello. Aloha. Mahalo for joining us. We're very happy to hear from you.
Pleasure. Well, I got up at 4:30 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
I had an appointment at 7. It's about maybe 15 minutes from now. But I called the person to give me a call. Anyway, I really appreciate and doing this for everybody. Communication is the key. But we've been in C1 in November. We really did so we didn't advance as fast as we wanted to. Recently, we started to get the money, and we were very skeptical at this. My wife was against it because and we made some money, mostly on the loss end. So, in order for me to be this involved, I actually had a yard sale to raise the $315.
Wow.
Yeah, and I really was interested in what it was all about. So I started to Google it and still went. I read his information, got a hold of him. He gave me some vital information about drugs. The key thing is, I was small from the world, so before I did go for it. I didn't want education. I'm putting the foot down on the working on the calls and getting the needs together, and Bill is helping us a lot. Your page and everything. We appreciate you, Julie, and Martin, and everybody for giving us the education that we need, because it's really important if we don't know what to do. So, my view is to be prepared for the up and coming conference here in the I'm going to be doing the entertainment, the music for breakfast. But in the meanwhile, putting together my 90-day, which is not really easy because you need to do it. But we gotta do it. We gotta learn how to do it.
Yes.
CVs from RCCv2. That's really giving me some information on my sales letter, and it's coming together. But we just gotta stay. I think it's for everybody. Just gotta stick with it. Gotta be ups and downs, but we gotta be.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
To speak. I don't usually do speaking, but we need to speak so we can talk to people.
Yes.
We need to learn how to give the message. It's convincing but persuading.
Yes.
It's about persuasion as opposed to convincing or at least the information. So if you didn't get those CDs, I agree with you. And I like this concept of the web project. I'd like to thank you for inviting me. I'm sure we'll be on the next one.
Thank you, Lopa. Mahalo for attending and for your words of advice and for your testimony. It is great to know that it is not a walk in the park. A lot of people think it's a walk in the park, but they also don't realize that it's a group effort, it's a team effort. If we work together, if we all get our people together, the people that we want to buy into our program and buy into us, we will be able to actually progress at a much faster pace and earn more than we ever dreamt of. So thank you very much. Thank you for hanging out with us. And right now, I'd like to invite Scott Willett from Colorado. Scott, can you hear me? You've muted yourself. If you want to unmute yourself, because we would love to hear from you about RCCv1. Because a lot of people here don't even know that RCCv2 is a child of RCCv1. And RCCv1 is an amazing program, and it's still running, and it's paying, and it's amazing. And many of us are earning from both RCCv1 and RCCv2. They are both high-ticket programs. They're both high-end programs, but you need a different strategy to work RCCv1 if you're working the old way. But if you're working this way that we are introducing into our RCC family, you just need to use this way. You just get your people to attend your training sessions, your webinars, and you will be able to actually market RCCv1, RCCv2, whatever program you're promoting, whatever service you're promoting, whatever business you're promoting. You're absolutely free to use this program and to join us. But I think Scott is either not on his station, so I'm gonna hand over the mantle to Martin to finish with the Q&A. And if you have any questions that you wanna ask right now, we have several leaders in the house. We have Julius. Julius, if you wanna say something, now's your chance to say it, and we can hear from you. Otherwise, we are gonna just wrap it up, because I'm sure a lot of people just want to go and watch the football. So, Julius, you have 2 minutes to say something. Welcome. Julius, can you hear me? Because I can hear you. Now, we are gonna wrap this up. Martin, I believe everybody is in a state of anxiety because everybody want to watch the football or want to go out wherever they want to go on a Saturday evening. So we just wanna say thank you to everybody, because I think also network is a problem. We just want to say we just want to say thank you for attending this webinar. If you want to get in touch with us, you're going to receive an email. Please reply to that email or send me a quick email that you wanna learn more. I will personally get in touch with you and take you through your own roadmap. Cause we all need a mentor, like I said before, and without someone to mentor us, we go off the rails, we disengage, and we lose our investment. And that's just not why you invest in any business. So that's my email. If you have any questions, send them to me, or answer or fill in the form after this webinar. You will receive a form that asks you how the webinar was and whether you would like to take it further. And if you do, by all means, please do get in touch with me. I will mentor you personally, and I'll make sure that you go to the next level. A lot of people invest and then go off and try to do it on their own. And sadly, unfortunately, many of them fail. Not because the program failed them, but because they tried to do it all on their own. We are a team that works together. We're a team that loves to grow together. Nobody should invest in RCC or any program online or offline and not make it work for them, because that's what you are meant to do, to make your money work for you. If you're ready, Julius, we're ready for you. If not, I'd like to just say thank you, Martin, for that amazing presentation of RCCv2. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. We have enjoyed having you. If you have any questions, now's the time. Now's the time to basically say something. Write your questions down. Because we can all say something. We are all able to say something, unless you've muted yourself. If you muted yourself, unmute yourself and you can actually speak to us. Otherwise, you are free to interact, or you're free to go and watch the football. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming, for joining us. Feel free to join our team if you're not a member yet. If you're not a member of RCC, by all means, join it, because it is going to work for you. It's going to make this half of 2014 an exciting month. Members of RCCv1 in the house, get in touch with me, and we'll have a private chat and we'll arrange a private webinar just for you. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. Have a wonderful Saturday evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. So any questions we can answer. By the way, Olurotimi, you asked a question before that I'd like to add to what Martin said regarding how does the company make money to pay us. Remember, we invest in the products. The products are software products. This company has a software arm called XSky. It's called XSky. They produce products that are software products. They sell them on the open market. Now, they make a lot of money from these products because the subscribers actually pay per month to use these products. Now, so this company is underpinned by that arm of the company. Now, in order to earn money in RCCv1 and V2, whatever you have invested and whatever the people that you brought in have invested and whatever we all have invested is put in a pool, and those people that get to the top of the pay line are rewarded for their efforts and for their hard work. In V2, you actually start to earn as you enroll people. As you enroll, you start to earn instant residual income, which translates into a monthly residual. In V1, you start to earn when you get to the top of the pay line and the board splits. Then you get your money back plus an e-pin that you can either sell for 200% profit, or you can re-enter the program and just propel your members under you. So there are various ways. There are various ways that you can actually use your e-pin or e-vouchers. Otherwise, the company does have the money. It is quite solid. That's why it's been running for the last 18 months and is paying. Nobody has ever not been paid in this company, ever, unless the means that you're using take a while. For instance, it may take a bit for you to get your money in Africa by Western Union or MoneyGram. It may take maybe 3 to 4 days, but it will get there. So it's not because the company hasn't paid you, it is the process of getting your money from A to B. Bank wires are almost instantaneous, 24 hours maximum. And e-vouchers are literally, as you pay, you get your money. You pay for an e-voucher, you receive your money. Somebody pays you for an e-voucher, you receive your money. So thank you, everybody. I'll say once again, it's been a pleasure having you today. Martin, amazing, awesome. He's an amazing man. If you're in Uganda, you're in East Africa, drop into our offices on Crown House on second floor opposite Nando's on Kampala Road, I believe. On the second floor, meet this guy. He will inspire you. He will inspire you to go higher. He daily inspires us to go higher. So do it. Do it and let us work with you. Let us help you. Let us mentor you to that success that you always wanted. Thank you very much. I'm going to close this meeting. Until next Saturday, thank you. Have a lovely day. God bless. Goodbye and good night. Yes.